age does not always imply wisdom. Now, I'm obviously not here trying to tell you that you should stop respecting your elders or people older than you, and that you should go out of your way and find any opportunity possible to make yourself seem better than people older than you. But what I am trying to help is people that struggle with this problem that I myself struggle with, that when you happen to conversate with or have an interaction with someone older than you, more often than not, it sometimes causes you to shirk in your confidence and everything that you have going for you, and it makes it difficult for you to naturally flow through conversation. Now, I feel like this happens to a lot of younger people because we've always been told to respect people older than us. And that is just something that should still be upheld. Like, you should always respect people older than you and just respect people in general. But more often than not, it can sometimes feel intimidating when someone older than you, especially someone who might be more successful and well off, or they might have a position in whatever organization you're in where they're higher up than you. It might be intimidating for you to easily conversate with them because you feel like you're walking on nails and you have to make sure that you don't say anything that wouldn't set off a red flag with them. And again, I'm trying to say that you should still maintain that same level of respect that you have with anyone older than you or higher in a position than you. But at the same time, that does not mean that you should back down on the confidence and the things that you have going for yourself. Because what this can do is when you get in your head worrying about what you should say to someone older than you and someone who might have a higher position than you, it causes you to trip over your thoughts just like it does normally when you overthink about stuff. But any accolades you might have had for yourself or any things you might have had going for yourself get overshadowed by the fact that you're tripping, trying to make sure that you don't accidentally like piss off this person or disrespect them. Like, let's say you're working at a company and you've played a big role in a group project between everyone in that company, and you did the most out of the project. So because you did the most, you're able to talk to the president of the company and talk to him about the thought process that went behind you generating that idea and working through it. And so when you come to talk to this president, you're so nervous about saying the wrong thing that you aren't able to very well articulate how you actually went about going through that project because you're so nervous that, oh, he's so much bigger than me, he has such a higher role compared to me. And so you end up coming off as unconfident and nervous. But when you were actually doing the project itself, you were very confident, you were very you got what you needed to get done, and you put a lot of work and effort into it, and you showed that you were very passionate. But it's like in this own situation, this one-on-one where you're talking to someone who's the president of a company, that confidence is just dashed away. And that's not something we want to do, because more often than not, that confidence that you're missing in situations where you get nervous is confidence that you could use to help better improve your connections and your station, and also just make people respect you more. Because let's say you come into this meeting, you acknowledge the fact that it's a president of the company, but you're still able to hold your own and talk as if it was just someone that you were talking to within the office. And more often than not, almost always, no matter how high up someone seems, people that are high up or seem to be better than you in your field will always respect you more on account of the fact that you're not trying to change your way of talking or change your way of presenting yourself just because they happen to be higher than you. Because it shows that you have confidence even in the face of people who are more better off than you and have done more than you. And like I said, I'm not telling you to start talking crazy, letting slang fly or saying crazy things that you'd say to your friends. But still, even in situations like those, you should still hold yourself well, speak very confidently, and mean everything that you say. Even if someone that is higher up than you might disagree with it, you should still be able to back up what you're talking about. And that just goes for all things in life. But another thing I wanted to capitalize on is this is something I've actually previously talked about in one of my other lessons, where I believe that we shouldn't idolize people as much, because more often than not, we put people on pedestals. And I wanted to give another example of this pedestal setting thing. Celebrities. Celebrities are very popular people, and more often than not, they have gotten famous because they've done something that is very difficult to do, and very hard for any other person to do. And we place an emphasis on them because obviously we want to see people like those who do amazing things, crazy things. They need to be respected and applauded for. But the thing about celebrities is, more often than not, the average person will see a celebrity and think, "Oh, this person is so much better than me. He or her does so much more than me. He does all these things. I could never imagine to ever get to a level like that." But the funniest thing is, what you'll learn is that a lot of these celebrities are really just like normal people. And one person I kind of want to give an example of is Jeremiah from Love Island. I haven't actually watched the TV show, but if you've been keeping up with social media and news and stuff like that, you'll notice that after he got off of Love Island and he's like going on this like media tour, you'll find that he's honestly kind of like your regular like dude. Like, he was frequently in Twitch channels, Twitch chats like Kai Cenat, XQC. He was frequently leaving comments. He was subscribed to a lot of these people. He said that his favorite animation as a kid was Ponyo, which is like super niche and something that you wouldn't expect a lot of people to watch. And the funniest thing about